All right, guys. So I completely forgot that I'm trying to, do this whole run a YouTube channel thing, and I started working on the trailer without you guys, and now I feel terrible, like an absolute dirtbag. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, family. I'll do better to keep you in mind next time. So here's where we're at so far. I got the old deck off, and I mean you can see this thing's real crusty. So I'm gonna shave it on that end and just trace it out. Yeah, it'll be fine. So game plan is trim that out, clean up. The trailer itself is actually in pretty good shape. It's really not, maybe a little surface rust, but I'm not going to bother trying to clean that up. Tuck some of this wiring up a little better, because as you can see, that's like dangling at the ground. But yeah, and then one of these taillights, I forget which one. One of them's not working. So I think it's just a bulb. I think the wiring is still good. So game plan, trim that out first. Check the wiring. Oh, when I check the wiring, before I do that, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this trick. I'm going to take some used motor oil and coat the new wood with it. It acts like a stain and a sealer. So that'll help the wood, last a good bit longer. Not that it's really my problem, because I'm trying to sell this stupid thing, but I want to sell it, in good condition for the next guy. So, all right, we'll check back in a little bit once I get this thing cut out and figure out my filming game plan from there. All right, see you in a sec. Guys, we got a home invader. He's trying to get in the trailer. Come here. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Where'd he go? Oh, dang it. Oh, we see him. Oh, he's going around. So, do you see him? Where'd he go? Can we get him, guys? I don't want to hurt the guy. All right, well, maybe we'll check back in if we get this lizard. All right, we have the wires zip tied up. Went to lay the wood in there. Didn't think about the fact that these little support bars are welded on the inside. So I had to prop it up and cut little notches on either side. So let me pop you fine folks here. Let me turn this. I'm gonna suffer in this heat to help you guys out. We'll check back in a sec. Let me pop you in the tripod. All right, we're back. So get me a drink of, hey, Monster Energy. Sponsor me, please. Your boy is addicted to caffeine. Delicious. All right, so hopefully this now fits in here and I don't have to trim nothing else. Beautiful. All right. I gotta scoot it a little bit. Let's see here. Just a smidge. Will that shift? Yeah. Perfect there. Perfect there. All right. Now it's time to screw these things down. I'm just going to reuse the same screws that were in there. At least most of them. Most of them were fine. So I'll show you what we're using. These rusty, crusty little self-tappers that were already in there. Whatever, reuse what we can. This is half-ass projects, not spend all the money in the world projects. All right, I'll turn you guys off for now. This is gonna be loud, and I gotta turn these fans back on. It's cooking out here. So, all right, we'll check back in a sec when we get ready to seal the deck. All right, kids, it's time to very methodically and scientifically apply our used motor oil. I don't care what you have. Used motor oil is used motor oil. And yeah, supposedly it works great, but we'll see. I'm gonna use this, the Members Mark Vitamin D. Yeah, don't judge me. I use the logos in whatever I got. And then for our application, got this roller. It's probably a good expensive roller. Oh well. And we're gonna just kind of dump it out and start spreading it. Oof. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. And then this way, I don't know, from everything I've heard and or read, this works just like a stain or a seal. So it should help protect it from the elements. Like I said, I mean, I'm trying to sell it after this because I really don't have much of a use for it anymore, but it is going to be sitting outside. So until that time comes, I would still like to keep it protected, and as well as, you know, give it some protection for the new owner. So, all right. I'll check back in with you in a little bit once I'm done with this. You don't want to hear me sitting here panting. All right, guys. That's the final product of sealing and staining with the used motor oil. You saw the before. I think it looks pretty good, and it's going to protect it really well. And now it's time to get the wife's first reaction.
It looks good.
It looks good. That's not her first reaction. She saw it already. You should have seen the reaction she had. She was jumping up and down like a crazy person.
I
Like,
said we should keep it.
She likes it so much she wants to keep it. But you know, we need money. This isn't a half-ass project channel. We're not trying to do flips and make cash. All right, now it's time to tackle the wiring. The wiring itself looks pretty good, although some of this is a little chewed up. I don't know if mice were chewing this or whatever, or it was hitting the ground. I don't know. But I'm gonna pull this tape off, make sure it all looks good. Go to the store, get some wire loom, plastic wire loom for it, and then I gotta plug it into the car and see which one. I don't remember which one of these tail lights wasn't working. So yeah, we're gonna hop into that now and check it out. I'll catch you up on my findings here in a little bit. So guys, remember before when I was like, hey, Monster Energy, if you want to sponsor me? Well, my wife went to the dollar store and she bought me a new type of Monster. And I looked and I'm like, oh, that can's really cool. What flavor is that? Deep well water. Yeah, so that's not... I work in water treatment, and the deeper wells are really salty and full of hydrogen sulfide. So I'm kind of hoping that when I crack this thing open, it tastes like salty sulfur water, just so it's really true to the name of the flavor. Thanks.
True to flavor.
Thanks, true to flavor. Okay, all right, back to the trailer. All right, guys. This video is proof that through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and used motor oil, anything is possible. Hit the brakes. Oh, hold on. Hold on, kids. Let's jiggle this here connector a little bit. Okay. Brakes. All right, we're gonna put some dielectric grease in that connector. But turns out the lights work fine. All right, hit those hazards. Boom. Look at that. It was the connector the whole time. All right, well, so now we're gonna go off to Harbor Freight. We're gonna get wire loom for the trailer pigtail. So we're gonna, you know, cover that whole thing up so it doesn't look sloppy and shitty. And I have a spare tire for this thing, so I'm also going to get a mount to either mount it on the side or here, something, somewhere. So, all right, we'll check back in a sec. Maybe when I get to Harbor Freight, they'll be like, oh God, it's half-ass projects, it's you. Here's your money. We've been looking to sponsor you for a long time. So, I'll keep you posted if that does happen. Listen, if I do get a sponsorship, maybe I won't say nothing, but you'll know. There'll be signs, you'll know. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, kids. We got the wire loom put on the tongue of the trailer, or on whatever the wiring harness. So one thing, I don't even know if you guys can see me over there. Well, let's check that camera and see if you can even see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, you can see just fine. Am I crazy? All right, so put a little zip tie here on the end just to help keep it on there. Snip that, and what you want to do when you snip a zip tie, this is a good thing. Trust me, you're going to want to learn this. You snip it as close as you can, and just take a file or something, a nail file, a metal file, whatever, some kind of file. Just smooth it down, so that way it's not, like a razor blade. Okay. I am out of shape, and it is too hot to be out here. So we're going to try to wrap this up as quick as possible. I got the mount for the spare tire. I don't know where I put my knife. I am losing it, man. Full disclosure, I am dehydrated. There we go. I am super dehydrated and haven't eaten anything today. So, it's the quickest way to lose weight you could ever imagine. So, cut this bad boy open. We'll see. Full disclosure, I've already mounted one of these on a different trailer, so that's why I went and got this one. It's a little overbuilt for what we're doing here, but make this like a little unboxing. Remind me that I put that there when I come to you in 10 minutes and ask, oh, where did I put my knife? All right, so flip this bad boy over. These things are, like I said, are fairly substantial. Also, we got a really nice breeze blowing in here. This feels great. Ugh, which is good because I can't run the fan while I am filming for you guys. So this is the trailer mount side. This is where the wheel mounts to. I'm trying to decide. No, I don't think that's gonna work. No, I wanted to mount it like on the side of the trailer or something. No, that doesn't give enough contact to make it worth it. So I'll just mount it up on here. This will be fine. That'll work. So what we're gonna do is open this bad boy up. We'll take out our little brackets. Use this as our little trash can. Don't need instructions. Instructions are for chumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 bolts. We'll start out. Washer fit in there. Okay, so put your bolt and your washer through this little piece. Where would be the best spot? Probably there. Keep it up nice and high. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so we're gonna throw our lock washer and nut on this side. Okay, now we'll do the same thing with another one of these. Put our bolt through, and we already know we're going through the, oh, no, apparently I'm an idiot. I put it through the wrong one on the bracket. Not that it would really make a difference, but second hole. Put that on there. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Put that through. That breeze died, and now I'm dying again. Okay. Put that on there. And then we'll get our last set of bolts ready. Now is a good time as any, or now is a good time as any to say, if you're watching this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends so your boy can get YouTube famous and make more money and do more cool shit for you guys. Because let's be honest, this ain't all that exciting. All right, so we'll rest those on there, and then we'll do second from the bottom there. Start threading this on. And same thing with this one. Throw that on there. All right. You start tightening these up by hand. Pinch that one on top. Okay. All right, so that's on there now. Oh. So I'm gonna grab some power tools. You know what? Doesn't matter. I technically did this the wrong way. Bolts are supposed to go through that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a huge difference. So what I'm gonna do is grab some tools real quick, tighten this up, and then we'll come back when we're putting the spare tire on. All right, we're coming up on the end of this here. This tire's a little low on pressure, but that's fine. We'll top it up off camera. So, with this thing, let me get a socket. This will be a 19mm socket. All right, so these are little carriage bolts. I guess I can just show you on camera. Little carriage bolts. With this little flat head in here. There's a square notched out in there. So what we'll do is we'll put that through and then slide our washer and then our lock washer on. Like so. And again, now that I moved the camera, I don't even know if you guys can see me. Hope you can. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. The camera work, not me. I'm far from beautiful these days. All right, we'll put those on there. Oh, hi, wife. Oh, awesome. Depending on whether or not you're using a 4 or 5 lug tire is where you're going to put these, which you'll figure it out on your own if you ever are in this situation. But this part is always a pain. I might have to mount this thing. No, it's not going to matter either way. Huh. This rim is too small to fit properly on here. So we're not going to... Well, let's see if that'll take. Well, good enough. Half-ass project strikes again. The rim's too small. The plate in the back hits it, but is what it is. All right, so quick little recap. We redid the deck, stained and sealed it, wire loom on the wire connector, and we did the spare tire mount, which, convenient. The last thing I'm going to do, I'll just do it off camera, is grease fittings on the hubs. I'm just going to grease the hubs up, and then we'll be posting it. So I'll probably do another video, checking back in with you guys, and let you know what I end up selling it for. Full disclosure, I think I probably listed for $6, I'll probably take 5. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, I'll check back in. Let you guys know what happens.